Hi everyone. My name is Mr. Wagi Mananga, aka Bwanya Congo. Wagi Mananga, Wagi means mystery, Mananga means beloved, and Bwanya Congo means wisdom. Congo means it's just the name of it means the Almighty basically in Congo language, which is my language from my mother's tongue, you know. So yeah, wisdom of the Almighty basically. You know what I'm saying? And Congo is like you see in my channel, it says Bwanya Congo. Bwanya Congo basically it is my name as well, or Bwanya Congo Foundation. It is a foundations that are created, are founded in order to help people in Africa, in most particularly in the Congo. So yeah, that's my name. And today we are going to talk about Atenism, at the relationship or the relation the Atenism, which is the religion of ancient Egypt, the religion of ancient Egypt, um, which was popularized by King King Akhenaton or Akhenaten IV, Akhenaton IV, you see, of the 18th dynasty. You see, so Athenism is basically a religion of the sun, a religion where the people used to worship the ray of the sun. You see, so that is Athenism, and then its relationship or its connection with Christianity, because people today don't understand Christianity. Christianity is just a religion of the sun as well. You see, it's just a religion of the sun, and then it's just a worship of the sun God who is Jesus. You see, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is just the Son. You see, so basically that is all we are going to talk about today. Before we start, I just want to tell you guys we are going to need our Bible in our English Bible, and then I want you guys to understand if maybe I had pronounced a word wrong. You need to understand that English is not my first language, so I'm just doing my best to try to try to try to give you guys this message or transmit this message to you guys so that you guys can understand it. So we are going to start in the book. You need your dictionary as well, your dictionary, or maybe your mobile phones if you have internet, so you can look up words in English, in the English dictionary, you see, or on the internet. We are going to start in the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verses 1. Verse 1. It says here, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning the first day. You see, so basically that's Genesis chapter 1, from verses 1, chapter 1, from the first verse to the fifth verse. You see, so it says here, God said, let there be light. When God said let there be light, we're talking about what? God was talking about what? He was talking about the sun basically, right? So but in our Bible they called it light. Let there be light. Or they could have said let there be light as well. And then they said and there was light. Or they could have said and there was the sun. You see, because the synonym of the word light is the sun. It's sun. It's sun. Synonym of the word light is sun. So that's what we need to understand first of all. So here in our Bible, we are going to talk about light more often here. And then I want you guys to substitute the word light with the word sun. You see, because like I said, synonym of light is sun. And then we know that synonym, it means just the words that have the same meaning but different spelling or different writing, different orthograph. You see, different type of different writing. So here it says that. Let's go in the book of John. John 1. John 1 said, he says here, the title is The Word Became Flesh. In the beginning there was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made that has been made. In him, in the Word, in him was life. So basically in the Word was life. And that life was the light of men. And that life, it was the light of men. You see, life, it was the light of men. Just substitute it, substitute it. You see, and the light shines in the darkness, but the darkness has not understood it. There came a man who was sent from God. His name was John. He came as a witness to testify concerning that light. You see, he came as a witness to testify concerning that light. John came as a witness to testify concerning the light, concerning the sun. He didn't come to testify concerning Jesus. No, he came, like he says here in the Bible, to testify concerning the light, which is the sun, basically. You see, so that through him, all men might believe. Through him, when they say so that through him, they're not talking about through John. No, through the light, through him, that all men might believe. He himself was not the light. He came only as a witness to the light. You see, just substitute it. You see, these lights that they're talking about the sun, basically. Like we said, light, synonym of light is sun. You can look it up on your dictionary. You can look it up on your phones, online. You check synonym, type synonym of light. You see the sun will be there. So look up synonym of sun. You see light will be there. He came only as a witness to the light, the true light that gives light. The true light that gives light to every man. They could have said here, the true sun that gives light to every man was coming into the world. But they said here, the true light that gives light to every man was coming into the world. Basically, this is tautology. If you guys know the word tautology, which means, it means just that they're repeating one word, the same word twice to explain something. You see, that's what we call tautology in grammar or in speaking. You see, and he was in the world, and through the word he was made. Through the word was made. And no, I start again. He was in the world, and though the world was made through him, he was in the world, and though the world was made through him. So basically, they're talking about the light here. If you guys can understand English properly, correctly, try to read it, try to understand it. You know what I'm saying? You understand that they're talking about the light, because the him is substitute for light. You see, he was in the world. It's substitute for light as well. He was in the world, and though the world was made through him, the world did not recognize him. You see, did not recognize the light. He came to that which was his own. The light came to which was his own, but his own did not receive him. Yet to all who received him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God. Children born not of natural descent, nor of human decision or a husband's will, but born of God. The Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. We have seen his glory, to the glory of the only begotten Son, who came from the Father, full of grace and truth. John testifies concerning him. You see, John testified concerning him, like he said, in the beginning, testify concerning the light. You see, that's what it says concerning him. And the light became flesh. You see. So he cries out saying, this was he whom I said he was who I said whom I said he who comes after me has surpassed me because he was before me. We all know that Jesus wasn't before John. You see, because before John, we know that the light or the sun was before John came into this world. You see, the light or the sun was before John came into this world. So that's why he says that he who comes after me has surpassed me. He was because he was before me. We know that he's talking about Jesus, but like I said, Jesus is the Son basically. So you need to understand that that's why he's saying that even if Jesus lived in human flesh, he was a human with flesh, bones, you see, living in this world, you see. But when he's saying that, he was before me. Basically, before he was born, before me. Jesus came how many times? Before John baptized him. Only came, that was his first time to come in this world. You see, so that means he was talking about the Son. John was talking about the Son of God, the Son that gives us light every morning. You see, that helps the plants to grow, that helps animals to wake up, to go on their daily routine and that, you know, and that give us light and give us energy, give us vitamin C and that. You see, so that's what John is talking about, that he was, because he was before me. And he says here, from the fullness of his grace, we have all received one blessing from a blessing after another. For the law was given through Moses, grace and truth came through Jesus Christ. No one has ever seen God, but the only begotten Son, who is at the Father's side, who has made him known. You see, so we need to understand that they're talking about the Son basically. If we go to John 14, chapter 14, verse 1, it says here, now we start at verse 5. No, we start at verse 1. It says here, the title is Jesus Comforts His Disciples. Do not let your heart be troubled. Trust in God, trust also in me. In my Father's house are many rooms. If it was not so, I would have told you, I'm going there to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me, that you also may be where I am. You know the way to the place where I'm going. And verses 5, it says, the title is Jesus the Way to the Father. Thomas said to him, Lord, we don't know where you are going, so how can we know the way? Jesus answered him, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. If you really knew me, you would know my Father as well. From now on, you do know him and you have seen him. You see, Jesus here is saying that you do know him now and you have seen him. So basically, you do know the Father now and you have seen the Father. So if he's saying to Thomas that you don't know the Father now and then you have seen him. So basically, he's talking about himself, that he is the Father, because Thomas has seen him as the Father, as God the Father, and he knows him now, and then he has seen him. So basically, Jesus was the Father, he was Jesus, and he was also the Father. So that means those disciples and all the people who lived at that time 2,000 years ago know the Father, they saw the Father, saw God as well. You see, but today we are waiting for God to come back, so that for Jesus to come back, so that we can, I don't know, do war or whatever, so we can see the Father. Well, we are forgetting that the Son is already there. The Son is God. The Son is Jesus. The Son, it's Him who will enlighten our lives. You see, it is the Son which the Son who will enlighten our lives. You see, so and then here he said, "From now on, you do know Him and you have seen Him." Philip said, "Lord, show us the Father, and that will be enough. And that will be enough for us." Jesus answered him, "Don't you know me, Philip? Even after I have been among you such a long time, anyone who has seen me has seen the Father." You see, anyone who has seen me has seen the Father. And how can you say that? And how can you say, "Show us the Father"? Don't you believe that I am in the Father, and that that the Father is in me? The words I say to you are not just my own, rather it is the Father living in me who is doing His work. Believe me when I say that I am in the Father and the Father is in me, or at least believe on the evidence of the miracles themselves. I tell you the truth, anyone who has faith in me will do what I've been doing. He will do even greater things than these. I am going to the Father, and I will do whatever you ask in my name, so that the Son may bring glory to the Father. You may ask me for anything in my name, and I will do it. You see, so that's what we need to understand. So that means when Jesus is saying that anyone who has seen me has seen the Father. So anyone who has seen Him has seen God. That means here in John chapter 1, verse 18, as he says, "No one has ever seen God." That means it's false. You get it? You get it now? It is false. Because, like Jesus said that, anyone, if you have seen me, you have seen the Father. You have seen my Father. You have seen God, basically. So that means it is false. Even here on chapter 18 as well, it says, "No one has ever seen God, but the only begotten Son, who is at the Father's side, has made Him known." That means it is false to say that no one has ever seen God. You see, that means people have seen God before. 2,000 years ago, people have seen God. That's what the ancient Egyptian was trying to teach us, to tell us that the Son is God, the Son is the Almighty. That's why most of the pharaohs was the representation of God on earth. There were deity in human flesh. You see, that's why they created the worship of the sun, the religion Atenism. You see, Atenism, which just comes from the word Aten, which is the sun disk. The sun disk is called Aten, or the disk of the sun is called Aten, which they was worshipping the ray of the sun. If we go to John 8:12, John 8:12, it says here the validity of Jesus' testimony. When Jesus spoke again to the people, he said, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have light. Will have the light of life." You see, the light of life. Which one is the light of life? It is not the sun that is the light of life. It is the sun. You see, so here they could have said, but we'll have the Son of life. Because the Son gives us life every time, every day. We wake up, before, when we sleep, we wake up, we're like, oh, we need to wake up. The sun needs to come out so that we can wake up, we can have life again. That's what we wait for when it's night. When we sleep, we wait for the sun to rise again so that we can have life again. You see, those who doesn't wake up, who die, they don't get light of life, because they don't get light of life. They don't get the sun of life. They stay in the darkness. But if the light has already enlightened your life, then you become enlightened. Then you will not stay in darkness even if you die, because your spirit, your soul has been enlightened already. You see, if we read in John 12:46, John 12:46, it says here, let's just start in 44. Then Jesus cried out, when a man believes in me, he does not believe in me only, but in the one who sent me. When he looks at me, he sees the one who sent me. I have come into the world as a light. I have come into the world as a light, so that no one who believes in me should stay in darkness. You see, so we are talking about the light. That light is the sun. You see, we could read as well in John 9:5. John 9:5. Here we start John 9 1 first. Let's just start in John 9:1. It says here, Jesus heals a man born blind. He says, as he went along, he saw a man blind from birth. His disciples asked him, Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Neither this man nor his parents sinned, said Jesus. But this happened so that the work of God might be displayed in his life. As long as it is day, we must do the work of him who sent me. Night is coming when no one can work. While I am in the world, I am the light of the world. He says, while I'm in the world, I am the light of the world. So basically, if we know today that Jesus is not here, because he said, while I'm in the world, I am the light of the world. So Jesus is not here. So that means, while he's not in the world, I am not in the world. I'm not the light of the world. You get it now? But if we believe that Jesus is with us as the Son, that means while the Son is in the world, he is the light of the world. You get it now? So basically, that's how he is. That's what we need to understand. That's why I'm trying to pass this message to you guys, to understand that the Son, that the light that, or Jesus that we are waiting for, is maybe he might come back or he might never come back until we die and we're not gonna see him, and we're still gonna praise I don't know what type of Jesus that you guys pray or whatever, but should from now on know that the light, the Son is Jesus. He is the Son, because it is just the continuation of Atenism, of the religion of ancient Egypt. You see, that's what they plagiarized all the text, and they brought it to the Bible. They put it in the Bible, and then it became they changed everything. And that, I don't want to talk about some of the other things that we may know about Jesus, about Christianity or everything, because this is not for that. This is for everyone, every race, every type of skin, color, whatever. But the only thing every race needs to understand that Jesus, you must be black, white, brown, red, or whatever color, or yellow. The Son, the only Jesus is the Son. Because we might wait for Jesus to come back. He may come back or he may not come back. Because a lot of people have been waiting for Jesus to come back, and then they died. They never seen Jesus. So if you want your case to be the same as their case, then that's your problem. So he says here, while I'm in the world, I am the light of the world. You see, that is in John 9 verses 5. That's what he says. You see, and if we can read again in this is the last verse, last chapter, Jesus, John 12:36. He says, we start at 35. He says, then Jesus told them, you are going to have the light just a little while longer. Walk while you have the light before darkness overtakes you. The man who walks in the darkness does not know where he is going. Put your trust in the light while you have it. Put your trust in the light while you have it, so that you may become son of light. Sons of light, so that you may become sons of light. You see, while you have the light, while you see the sun shining, put your trust in the light, in the sun, while you have it, so that you may become sons of light. Put your trust in the sun while you have it, because when you die, you're not going to have the light, the sun again. And we're forgetting that a human being is a microcosm. You see, is a world or a universe in miniature. You see, in miniature. So we have everything. We have all the planets. We have the sun. We have the moon. We have the sun. We have the moon. We have all the planets. We have earth. We have air. We have fire. We have water. We have fire. We have water. We have earth. The earth. We have the air as well. You see. And then we have everything, the planets and all the stars in us. Basically, we have everything in our body. A human being is a microcosm. You see, or microcosm, if that's how you pronounce it. You see. So that's what I wanted you guys to understand today. Thank you very much for following me. I want you to subscribe on this YouTube channel, to leave a comment, give your suggestion, and then if you have a topic that you want me to talk about, put it on the comment section, and then give a thumbs up. If you like the video, you put a thumbs up and share this video to other people to understand, because we are at a time where the sun is hitting us. That's why we see climate change. That's why we see flooding everywhere. But they're telling us that no, we don't need to. We need to stop using fossil fuel. We need to stop using petrol cars, diesel cars, because those diesels or those exhausts are warming up our planet by the elites. The elites who are telling us that. But it is a lie. It's just because we are at the edge of Aquarius. Aquarius is the age, it's a constellation of the zodiac where we are entering. We are not at the edge of Aquarius yet, but we are at the edge of Pisces, and then we are moving towards the edge of Aquarius. So that's why the sun is hitting us now with its ray, with its energy, the energy of Aquarius. you see, of the age of Aquarius, that's where you see knowledge all over the place. People are knowing, people are understanding the Bible now, people are understanding Christianity, people are understanding Islam, people are understanding spirituality, people are understanding the hieroglyphic or Meduneta, you see, and people are understanding all those things. People are understanding that not all these religions came from ancient Egypt, you see. So we need to understand that this Bible that we got today is just a little portion of the knowledge that was gave down to passed down to us by the ancestors. You see, but if you go to Egypt, you find it in the pyramids, wall, in the temple walls. It's written in Meduneta. You see, so you should understand that this Christianity is just the continuation of Atenism, which is the religion of ancient Egypt, popularized by king of Pharaoh Akhenaten. You see, in the beginning, you will see this picture that I put of a Pharaoh Akhenaten with his wife Nefertiti and the three daughters, and the sun rays is shining over them. You see, so that's what we need to understand. Thank you very much for following me. I don't want to keep you long waiting and listening to me. Thank you very much. Give a comment, share this video with anyone, with someone. We want to get more shares and more likes and more subscribers. Please subscribe to my channel, and then thank you very much for following me. I will see you in the next episode of Wanyakongo Foundation's videos. I will really appreciate if you give suggestion of which topic you want me to talk about. I will do my best to try and cover those topics, and then so that we can give clarity to everyone who doesn't not understand religion and spirituality, who doesn't not understand Christianity. But please remember that Jesus Christ is just the Son. The Son is Jesus Christ, and He says it here on the Bible. We will try our best to talk about the Quran as well, or Islam in our next video, if we get a chance, if we really try and we find a subject to talk about regarding the Quran. Thank you very much. For those who understand French, I will make sure that I do this video in French as well, so that you guys can understand this message. Pass it to everyone, even those who doesn't understand English. Pass it to them so that they can understand English. Thank you very much. Thank you for following me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for giving a suggestion of the next topic that we are going to talk about. Thank you very much. God bless you guys. The sun may shine in your life. May the sun shines your spirit, your soul, body, from toes to head. May you be glorious and glorious, and then may you shine. May the divine light shine upon you, that you may be successful in life. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye.